What's going on, guys? And today I want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. When I first got into football, my neighbors who lived across the neighborhood street dad was from Philadelphia, went to school at either Nova or Temple, and diehard Eagles. They went to the parade and everything when they won the championship, and they were the ones who got me into football. You spend every Sunday there, and I want to see those Eagles back up holding a Super Bowl trophy. And I know that's way too much to expect this season, but playoff team nonetheless. Let's talk about. So obviously we're expecting Jalen Hurts to make the jump this coming year. And this is a team that, look, I like what they did. Coach Nick Sirianni is actually underrated in my opinion. I think he's a guy that, look, I know it's weird kind of looking at the running back situation, but I think it's fine. They have a bunch of backs. Miles Sanders hasn't fully been able to show that he's not injury prone. Plus Kenneth Gainwell and Boston Scott, even Kennedy Brooks, who they drafted, all solid guys. But Jalen Hurts is there. They got Gardner Minshew backing him up, and they also brought in Carson Strong, which I thought was a great pickup. Multiple scouts said if this guy didn't have, part of his knee from a cadaver, which is a dead body, he probably would have been a first-round pick. But let's see if the knee holds up and he could develop into a good player. But, Jalen Hurts, I have all the faith in. And plus the trade for A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith being there. And plus, Quez Watkins we're all high on. And Zach Pascal they brought in. Jalen Ragaror. Is it Ragaror? I've always messed up. He's fighting for, time. And also I want to see Arcega, Whiteside, JJ, who's moved over to the tight end, and see how he looks behind Dallas Goedert and Richard Rodgers. And also they drafted Cal Catatera out of, SMU, the guy who, before that he played for Oklahoma. But either way, let's talk about the team. And, their head coach is a good guy, okay? The team went from, in 2020, ranked 10th in passing attempts, 28th in passing yards, 23rd in rushing attempts, 9th in rushing yards. And in 2020, they dropped to 32nd in pass attempts, 25th in passing yards, but jumped to second in carries, first in rushing yards, and averaged more than 25 points a game while upping their win total by 5. And they went 1-9. Not 1-9. They went 3-6 between weeks 1 and 9, while attempting more than 276 passes compared to 249 rushes. Now, they logged 301 rushes compared to 218 throws between weeks 10 and 18, and went 6-2. So that's a really good adjusting by a head coach, and this is a run first team. Yes, I think Jalen Hurts is a guy. Okay, this guy was a second round pick, and he led the team to the playoffs in his first season. And I know he played poorly in the wild card loss to Tampa, and he was shut out for the first 3 quarters. But they were able to, get back into the game with, fourth quarter rushing touchdown by Boston Scott, and then even the Kenneth Gainwell touchdown. But look, that wasn't a great game, but I think Jalen Hurts is underrated. And let's see what he does this year, and I expect him to show off better passing skills. Like, this guy was a better passer than Lamar Jackson, arguably, coming out of college. I'm not saying he's better than Lamar Jackson, but passing wise, he was coming out of college. You could argue possibly a better passer. Now, A.J. Brown, he has better weapons than Lamar has, and they got Jordan Davis in the draft, but who's a great athletic freak. But look, and I think definitely this guy Jordan Davis is going to have a big impact for them. I've heard he's more of a run guy, but I think he's going to get after the quarterback with that athleticism and freak. But look, I love A.J. Brown. And this guy, I know he went from 11 touchdowns to 5, but I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are going to be a tandem that people are going to be envious of. Now, look, I know with this team, they're saying that they're trying to say that A.J. Brown could be like a Deebo Samuel, that they could get creative. And we'll see what they do. I thought Devontae Smith was going to be that guy, and Devontae Smith is the guy that I think is going to be a dog, okay? And it's funny that, Jalen, who they drafted in front of Justin Jefferson, will forever be put there. But look, Devontae Smith is a dog, and he's shown it. And even, with the arm injury, he came out and tried to play. I like him. I think Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown are going to be a duo to watch for years to come. Like, truly. And even behind that, they got, I think Devin Allen, the guy who's the track and field, fastest guy in the NFL, arguably. Let's see how he does. That's going to be a deep threat. Like I mentioned, Quez Watkins, he was a deep threat, big playmaker. Greg Ward shown like he could become like the second coming of Jason Avant, just solid hands. And again, Jalen Rager, I know he's a first round pick. If they can get anything from him, it'd be nice. Dallas Goedert is going to be good. They continue going after him. I really want to see JJ at tight end. And the running back room, like, they got 4 backs. I have no worries that this running back room can continue to be solid. But it comes down to, can the line hold up? Jordan Mailata and Jason Kelsey. And they brought in Cam Jurgens, who will be the future. Lane Johnson, Jack Driscoll, Andre Dillard. Can the line hold up? Hopefully they can. And when you switch over to defense, Derek Barnett hasn't became the person we wanted, but hopefully Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Javon Hargrave, Taron Jackson, as well as, they got Kobe Smith, Josh Sweat, all there, that hopefully all those guys can really make an impact and show that this is a team that is good. Now, I think Nakobe Dean from Georgia was a great pickup from the 3rd round. Hopefully he's healthy. They have Kazir White, who's Kevin White's actual brother, so that's funny. And they have Hassan Reddick, who they hopefully will continue to be unleashed. They have Kyron Johnson, who shout out KU alumni, drafted in the 6th round. Putting this on Kyron Johnson from KU. Yeah, KU football, baby. Okay. And they also still have, Noah Ellis, who they also drafted. And I think this is a team that the linebacker corp is solid. They brought more and got more guys. I really think Kyron Johnson is going to be a steal for y'all. And Hassan Reddick's good. They brought in James Bradbury, great pickup from a division rival. And Anthony Harris, they got him from my Vikings, and he was solid for them last year. And I really think this Darius Slay, okay, with a few, they also drafted, they brought in, and drafted Mario Goodrich, Josh Blackwell, Reed Blankenship, all guys that could make an impact. But really, I think some of the guys that on this team, I think the defensive line is deep. That D line is deep, and they're healthy. The linebacking corp, another deep, but the deepest is that defense, like the D-backs. I know there's not a lot of big names there, but I think they could have a plethora of guys to switch in and switch out and have, a good impact. And I think this is a team that people should really be, enjoying. I need to put my hair down. But yeah, I like how I put a KU football hat on to continue this video. I also have a little hair tuck in there. So, look, is this straight? I don't feel like it's straight. I hate when you're looking into a camera to straighten something because it never gets straight. This is the straightest probably be. Now I feel like my face is off center. But look, this is definitely something that you guys are going to want to pay attention to and be interested by, because I think this team, their biggest rival is it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys, and they're going to have to see if they can beat the Dallas Cowboys. And I think personally that they probably can, beat the Dallas Cowboys. But I think those Cowboys are really good, and it's going to be hot. I really think it's going to be up to the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have to duke it out. And that's where it goes back to, the games that are important. Obviously, they close the season out with the Giants. They play the Lions in week 1. Week 8, they play the Steelers. And I think, it's going to be interesting because they visit Dallas in week 6. That's going to be a big game, okay? And basically, they've needed to do this. And the Cowboys have logged 3 consecutive wins of 20-plus points in the head-to-head series. So can they beat the Cowboys is the biggest question for them. Now, like I previously mentioned, the former first-round pick, Hassan Reddick, has logged back-to-back consecutive season of double-digit sacks, putting up 12.5 with the Cardinals. And his, only season with the lone season with the Panthers last year, put up 11. And the Eagles, brought him over. The guy who played for Temple is now going to be looking at, is he going to be more of an outside linebacker, or are they going to play him D-end? Because right now he's listed as a linebacker. So I think they're running a 3-4, and he's going to be running out correct me if I'm wrong. Are they running a 3-4? Because if he's a D end and they have him at linebacker, they're running a 3-4 in my assumption. But he needs to get and go off and hit the quarterback because he messes shit up. But look, James Bradbury was a great scoop. He's going to be a guy who I think is good. And, Zach McPherson is a guy who could be good, but I think the Eagles have gotten great with Bradbury and Slay as their corner. And I think that the Eagles defense is absolutely no joke. Nothing to laugh at. And I think, again, this team needs to get back to the playoff and win one game if they get to the playoffs. They don't need to win the division, but if they can win, a playoff game, I think we're all happy. I think this is just something definitely to look at. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below, but that's basically it. I hope you guys do have a great day. That's basically it from me. I'm just going to go peace out, A-Town style, just live my life like Bon Jovi does. And my heart is an open highway. I said I want to do it my way. Right? I don't know if I even signed that right. I have an NBA channel you should check out. It's cool. It's all right. Some people like it. Some people don't. Okay, but you guys should check it out. It's a jolly old good time. I'm really milking this to the 11-minute marker because that's what we typically do these. So hope you guys do have a great day. Till next time, guys. Burpees.